Hey there, it's Jolie Cripps, your personal story maker with PaperPie Learning. Welcome to the book look portion of our gathering. You guys, I am so excited. I have books all around me ready to show. I could show you books all night, but I'll try to show you as many titles as I can in about 30 minutes. So I'm going to talk really quickly to be able to do that. I have loved getting to know you guys, connecting with you, finding out about you, about your weather, about your readers, and even your pets. I love it. I love it when you send me pictures of your cats and dogs and your guinea pigs, all the animals. So send me those, and my kids enjoy seeing those as well. You guys are pretty fun. And thank you to our amazing hostess for bringing us together. I so appreciate you. All right, I have a lot of info for you, so I am going to try to talk really quickly. Let me give you a pro tip. You might want to take screenshots on your phone when you see something that you like, or right now grab a paper and pen and jot notes down as you see things that you love, you have questions, so that I can connect you specifically with those books later. All right, you got it? After this video, I'm going to send you a text, and that text is going to have some great information, such as the link to a landing page. It's kind of a mini website. It's going to give you probably the most important information to start with, like what is on sale, or what are the free gifts for the month, things like that, the new titles. So you can scroll through and see those, or see a way to look at just chapter books, things like that, to help you get going. And then that will link directly to my site for ordering. Ordering is open through tomorrow night at joliesbookbasket.com. If you need more time, or you have questions, or need anything, please let me know, because I am here to help, here to give personal recommendations. I want you guys to have a great experience with PaperPie and with these books and with shopping with me. I would love to serve you. So please let me know how I can do that for you guys. Okay, like I said, we have lots of books to see. We are going to start with some ways to save money, and I'm going to show you lots of things. So let's get to it. First up, one of the best ways to save money is free gift with purchase. Right now, every time you spend $50, you are automatically eligible for a free gift. I love getting free things in my orders. You just click at the end and choose what you want out of the choices. There are usually about 10 choices. So I'm going to show you some of those for this month. One is Count to 5. You guys, I really like this book. I started ordering this for book fairs. It is so cute. So we're counting, and you'll also notice the bright colors. And as we go and count along, we make a little rainbow here at the back. And this is also, with the die cuts here, makes it easy for little hands to open the book from the back as well and count backward, but also to be able to see and explore the book that way. So I love that idea with this one. And this is a $6 value that you would get for free. Another one is our little baby's very first little library. And this one has 4 mini books inside, and we have animals and mealtime, colors, and bedtime for little ones to explore, and a little case to put those in, which is always fun because I like to take things out and put them back in, right? And then I Breathe. This is a storybook with yoga poses for little ones. So look at this picture book. It's really pretty. Nice soothing colors, calming book there. We're encouraging movement and exploration, but also self-control and self-soothing, self-regulation, and how to do these yoga poses that can help with that as well. I like that. So I Breathe is another choice. And then we have one of our Shine a Light books. I love our Shine a Light books. Let me turn my flashlight on here so I can show you. This one is Animal Journeys, and this is actually one of my personal favorites because I think it is so pretty to see all of the animals exploring and moving as they migrate. So all of these Shine a Light books have hidden pictures. Can you see that? I've got lights on in here. Do you see the birds, the geese there moving? There we go. I think I got it. There you go. Sorry, holding it up at the same time. Let me show you another page. There's always a question or a statement to prompt the reader to find what is hidden in the picture behind. So it's talking about here, the lobster, will it travel on its own? And we shine the light. And do you see the other lobster there at the back traveling with that one? Yeah, there we go. So we can see the lobster traveling together. All of the books in the Shine a Light series have hidden pictures that you can find with the help of a flashlight. Just any old flashlight will do. So a lot of fun to explore these. And this is a $13 value that you get to choose for free. So for every $50 that you spend, you get to choose a free gift. Now, I also mentioned that you'll go to my website. I want to make sure you know that when you check out, you can select your host so that she'll get credit for your order, because she gets free books, yay, based on all of the orders. Excuse me. So be sure to check her name as you're checking out. All right, so those are free gifts with purchase. Another way to save money is our savings shelf. So let me show you. If you're on my website here, you can find the free gift with purchase link there on the page, and it will show you all of them. Look at dinosaurs. That's another cool shine a light book. Nibbles, shapes. Let me show you. I don't have shapes currently, but I do have numbers. This is a board book. Nibbles, the book monster, he loves to nibble through the books, and there are little nibble holes all throughout. The shapes one is one of the free gifts options as well. Phonics reader, some other cool ones. You can check those out. So that is on the front page of the site, or you can click the three dots at the top and go to specials and see the free gift items here. Or another way to save money, under the specials, you can see the savings shelf. Now, the savings shelf is books that are discounted, and there's some really good ones on here, like a sound book that is normally $20, it's $12. A graphic novel, this is The Wizard of Oz, a story collection, a huge art collection, you guys. That one's, I just checked this out just a little bit ago. And then even a book right here, which is Everyday Journey of Ordinary Things. And I'm going to show you that one because this is another favorite of my family. Now, I have big kids, teenagers actually. This is one that we have enjoyed. It's normally $16.99 and it is $10.19. This is a great book. You see how big it is. Hardback book, nice and sturdy. This book shows you how things come to be. So, for example, what happens when you mail a letter? How does it get from dropping it in all the way along into its destination? So you can travel the path. What about bananas? How do they get from the field to the grocery store? Or chocolate? How does cacao go from the plant to a chocolate bar that I just enjoyed earlier? Or books, how do they get published? Or movies, how are they made? What happens when you flush the toilet? How GPS works or movies are made. A really cool book. And you get to follow that path to discover how things are created. I love this for older kids and teens to find out about these things because they have questions about how things come to be, and I don't have the answers. So I love a great book to help us with that. And it's one on sale. I was already going to show you that and then saw that it is one of our sale items on the savings shelf this month. So make sure that you scroll and see story collections and books and all kinds of cool things on there as well. Love that. Okay, so how are we going to save money? Free gift with purchase. Every $50 that you spend in books, you get to choose a free gift. Check out the savings shelf. Think about letting me throw a party for you guys because you get a lot of books. Like I'm talking, $140, $170, $200, $250 in free books, anything that you want to choose. So let me do that for you. I'd love to do that. And I'm booking for right now and well on into the year. So don't think it has to be right now, or it can be if you're ready for that. That helps you to get free books. It also helps our hostess because she's able to get the bonus special for the month when she has a booking from her party. So think about helping her and helping you at the same time. It's a win-win. Also shipping. Shipping is now a flat rate, $7. There's a pass that you can purchase. It's great if you're a frequent shopper or you want to send items to different locations. So it's a way to save money on that as well. And if you order just a few times a year, really, it's a great deal for you. So keep that in mind. Also, I currently am reimbursing shipping for orders over $100. So spend $100, let me know, and I'll Venmo or PayPal that back to you. All right. Okay. Other ways to save money. I'm going to tell you in just a second. Let's not forget our game here. Vacation destination. This is my current favorite game. If you're going on a vacation, which I think I love to dream about, which would you choose out of these destinations? Austria, Scotland, or the Bahamas? Bahamas, Scotland, or Austria? Which would you pick? You can put it in the comments. We'd like to see, but I will send you your prize if you text it to me. I have prizes for you if you do that, and I will send those through text. So don't forget about our game. All right. I want to show you more ways to save money. Let's start with boxes. I like to say that good things come in boxes. Did you know that? Like puzzles. puzzles with free books inside. All of our jigsaw puzzles have a free book inside. Sturdy boxes, you guys. That is my pet peeve, when boxes for games and puzzles fall apart. Also, the pieces stick together well. They fit together well, I should say. They fit together nicely, and they are holding up and they're not flaking. That's another pet peeve, and my kids do not like it if the puzzle pieces do not fit together well. So these puzzles are sturdy. They are Cribs Kids approved. And we have 2-piece jigsaw puzzles, 9, 25, and 30, 100, 60, 100, 200, 300-piece puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, in boxes with a book inside. Now, the solar system one has the fold-out solar system, and it is huge. I mean, you'll see it's so long, back and front here. Most of these books are available individually, but you can get the flexi version here in the puzzle for free. So $14.99 for a big jigsaw puzzle, and that's a great deal, and it's a fun wintertime activity. So love that idea. And even thinking about Easter gifts as you're looking ahead. So think about our jigsaw puzzles, and we have animals and body and cities around the world, dinosaurs, bugs, all kinds of different themes with our jigsaw puzzles. All right, good things in boxes. Let's see, what else should we see? How about another deep breath? Love this one. Our Animals box set. This is an Usborne Beginners box set. And I mentioned Usborne just now. We're PaperPie. We used to be called Usborne Books and More. We still have books from Usborne Publishing, as well as Kane Miller Publishing, Learning Wrap-Ups, and Smart Lab Toys, all of our STEM kits. I'll show you some of those in a bit. Now, these are great nonfiction beginners. And we have 3 different box sets. We have animals, like this one, and we have science. Some of these books are available as singles, but many of them are only available in the box set. Now, you'll notice these nice sturdy hardbacks. They have wonderful photographs. That one's kind of crazy there. Look at that shark. Photographs and illustrations. You'll notice that the information is separated really well. This is about the equivalent of a paragraph, this mini topic spread here, this subtopic here of sharks is our main theme. This is about the equivalent of a paragraph. This is great for kids to be able to hear the information or read it when they're reading on their own and be able to take it in and really absorb it and not just have a page of text and be overwhelmed. It's great to read aloud for, maybe 4s, 5, 6, 7, 8, they're going to begin to read these on their own, and they are wonderful resources for writing in the elementary and early middle school grades because it's a good bit of information, but it's easy for them to take and understand. So highly recommend those for reading and enjoying. They want to know about nonfiction topics. There's just not a lot out there that is really attainable for young kids. And then they also are able to use these for their school reports as well, which I love. So this is the Animals box set. These are $4.99 when you can get them as singles, and you get these for $44.99. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those in the box there. All right, so save a good $5 on that. Let's see what else about learn boxes. Let me show you about learning to read so that I can show you some cool box sets that we have. Let me start with this though. This is School of Monsters, and School of Monsters is great for emergent readers, those who are getting ready to learn to read in the next few years. The last word of each sentence is a different color, so that prompts the emergent reader to fill that in. Even from memory or intuition, that's great for them to participate in that reading experience, to have some fun, good memories, good experience with reading. At the back, there's some helps to know which words to emphasize first as they are ready to do that. We also have how to use the book and then a drawing lesson from the illustrator. Maybe 3-year-olds, definitely 4s, 5, 6, 7, 8, read those aloud, and then they will participate, and then later will become independent readers for them. These won't be their first independent readers, but they'll become that for them. $6.99 for singles. We have lots of those available. And then in the box here, there is a super stack available, and that one is $49.99, and you get 13 of those in there. So that's a great deal because it's normally $6.99 per book, right? And for $50, you get 13 of them in there. So that's a great deal. Somebody type, a math person type in the comments about how much we're saving there. All right, there you go. So great one. The super stack of School of Monsters is what that one is called. Now, when your child is learning to read, this is also great to read to them before they're learning to read, actually. These are our phonics readers. They are colorful. They are silly. These are great to read from 3 years old all the way through, first and second grade, because we're reinforcing phonetic patterns, dawn and yawn here. They're just having fun. They're silly. They're funny, like I said. There's also a QR code on the back so that they can scan and listen, and you can drink your coffee and text me when you're enjoying that 5 minutes of warm coffee there. Those are available as singles. We have a bazillion of the phonics readers. There are also bound volumes, like a big book where you have 4 to 6 inside. They're about $15. It's a good deal. The best deal by far is the My First Phonics reading library. You get 20 of them for the price of 10. So it's a great deal. So $69.99, you get 20 though. So it's like, buy 10, get another 10 for free. Love that option. And these are great when you get them like this. I mean, split up, give some to some friends, donate to the library or the classroom, use them in homeschool, a co-op, a tutorial. Also use them as birthday cards, because birthday cards can be so expensive, but when you get them for like $3.50, that's much better, and they're going to use them. So make that part of a birthday gift. So I love that option. And again, these are ones you're going to read aloud to them. They will not be their first independent readers, but once they have a little bit of reading under their belt, they will be able to read those. So hold on to all of these things and get a lot of good use out of them. Get definitely your money's worth and more. My First Reading Library is the set that they can use to learn how to read. So 50 books for beginners. They increase in difficulty as you go across, but they're all for beginners. Let me show you how these work here. We start with this level, like I Am Sid, Pat level. The first 10 are dual readers. That means we have 2 sets of text. This is a story all on its own, or you can fill in with the more complicated text just to round out the story, to give the beginner a break, because learning to read is hard work, you guys. I taught first grade. I taught my kids to read. It's hard work to learn to read. So they need a break, and they need a happy experience, good feelings about reading. So we want to create that. And this is a great way to do that with the dual reader. Also, they need a lot of practice at one level before they move on to the next. They're not ready to jump to the next level. They need to slowly work up. We have puzzles, games, and things in the back, and some helps on how to use the book. Let me show you one at the end, give you a point of reference so that you can see this one, How Bear Lost His Tail. You can see that we're still at a beginner level, but we are bringing in long vowel words as well there. So 50 books, they come out to be $1.60 a piece. These are not available as singles because this set is designed to use together, to slowly work your way across. It might take you a year. It takes 2 years sometimes, and that's okay, to use this set to its max for your beginner reader. I love that. Love that idea. All right. And that's a great host pick as well. Now, speaking of reading sets, let me just show you some more while I got it here. We have this great set called the Usborne Storybook Reading Library. This has books from 3 different levels of our storybook reading library. So it has them from the beginner, the developing, and the confident reader sets here. And let me show you an example of a confident reader. So you can see there are great illustrations. The information is separated again just a bit to help them to not have so much text that might overwhelm. And the illustrations are really there. They're beautiful and they're helpful for them to be able to have that break. There are puzzles and games, also information about the author, and then a QR code so that they can scan and listen. You can buy sets of the confident or the developing or the beginner levels. And there are 10 to 12 in each of those, or you can get this set that has 30 total books, and there are books from each of the 3 different levels. So I love that option, and they're all classics, and I really like that because I'm an advocate for helping our kids to be exposed to classic literature, especially at a young age, because it helps them to be much more confident later when they need to read Treasure Island, for example. Okay, we have chapter books for beginners. I showed you School of Monsters. This is Billy B. We have Hey Jack as well. These are beginner chapter books. And then we have chapter books, all the way up in difficulty for both boys and girls, all the ones that they're going to be interested in. Lots of fun for them to check out. And even things for our teenagers as well. So you can see just a quick glimpse there, but see how much text is on the page. And just to know, that kind of gives you an idea of the age level. When you see the size of the text and the amount on the page, it will give you an idea of the thickness of the book, that kind of thing. But I'm happy to give you personal recommendations. Also, to let you know about our book quiz. Yes, that is something I definitely wanted to tell you. If you were on my website here, just at the main page, you can scroll down and get some info. There's the free gift, story time info, There we go, a book quiz. When you click on take the book quiz, you can answer questions about your readers, like their age, for example, some interests, things like that, and then be able to get some book recommendations for them. So I love that. You can take it for each one of the children and get some recommendations there, which is pretty neat. And then you pop up with your results. So love that idea. So that's a quick way to get some recommendations as well. And that's just called the book quiz, and it's on the main page. Okay, let's see. We're saving money, you guys, for sure. I'll go ahead and tell you this in case you hopped on. Don't forget to text me Austria, Scotland, or Bahamas. What is your vacation pick? All right, I'm going to talk fast because I got to show you so much more here. Let me show you a few things for little ones, and I'll kind of age up as we go. Lots of touchy-feely, texture, interactive things for our kids. This is Baby's very first touchy-feely farm book. We have squishies, we have fuzzies, we have finger trails that they're going to do this, and then eventually they're going to be able to actually follow that finger trail, little tiny flaps for you to help them to open and explore. Look at this, that soft fuzzy cauliflower becomes the sheep. Isn't that cute? Lots of fun playbooks for our little ones. So love those. Do this. And then let me show you some sound books because we have the best sound books. This one, I think, this is my favorite. Don't tickle the pig. You might make it oink. And don't tickle the cow. You might make it moo. And the sheep and the horse at the end, they all make their sounds and play a song. And we can even turn it off when we need to, because sometimes the piggy needs to take a nap for sure, doesn't it? Love the quality. We also have T-Rex and unicorn, dinosaur, gorilla is a new fun one, dragon, tiger, lots of ones in the Don't Tickle line. And then others, here's Things That Go sound book. I'll just show you a couple of these. There's also woodland and nighttime and other themes in this line. Let me show you the tractor. Isn't that fun? Lots of sounds on there. The farm sound book is actually on the savings shelf this month as well, so you might want to check that one out. And then we have books with classical music pieces as well. Lovely pages, and then the sound buttons to push and hear samples from different classical pieces. This is the quiet time music book. There's also the calming music book, and then Beethoven, Mozart, Four Seasons from Vivaldi, lots of sound books and a great quality with all of those. Let me know if you didn't catch those and you need me to show you. Okay, definitely a favorite. How many of you have All Better or one of the others in the line? All Better is the book with reusable sticker Band-Aids. The animals have a boo-boo. Oh no, dog wasn't looking where he was going. Ouch, clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. All Better. Isn't that cute? There's one for each of the animals. It matches them, and you get to store them at the front. So here we're working on matching with the colors as well as matching with the animals, our motor skills and empathy as we take care of the animals. Super cute book. Little soap and water cleans those right up. That's All Better. We also have Time to Brush. There's one with Lubbies for nighttime, glasses, even a sports one with Good Game as well. So lots of fun with those. Okay, picture books. We have beautiful picture books like We Love You, Magoo. Here's one just to show you. This one is a more of like a cross between a board and a paper page here with our flexi pages that are nice and thick here. Super cute. Be sure to look for picture books, and I'll show you Nibbles. I showed you the board book that's on sale. This is Nibbles, the original. Nibbles gets out of his cage. He is so eager to read and to nibble. He gets into the books and gets going. And here you see him in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. He has nibbled his hole, and he is part of the story and causing a little bit of silliness in the stories as well. He's in several of the different stories inside the book, and we have different Nibbles. And Nibbles the plushie is coming back. So be sure to look for Nibbles and Nibbles the plushie on my site. All right, let's see. My very favorite nonfiction flat books we have here. We have Peek Inside, Look Inside, and See Inside here. And I'm going to show you these really quickly. Peek Inside for ages 2 and up, super sturdy, heavy duty, lots of fun flaps to open and explore here. You'll notice that you don't have to open every one every time. You don't have to read everything. You could just read the question, who's been munching on these leaves, read the answer, fuzzy caterpillars. This is extra information. As attention develops, you can add that in. So these Peek Inside are for 2 and up. And we also have dinosaurs in the ground, an ocean, farm, beehive, seashore, all kinds of topics and themes with these. And then with Look Inside, you see it's a little bigger and it's going to have more info, more flaps. These are great for ages 5 and up. So we have big, I love the double one, double page to open here, but we have flaps in here to open and explore. So lots of neat things in this one and so pretty. And look how colorful that is. And we have seas and oceans, bees, weather, space, body, jobs, math, zoo, lots of neat topics in that one as well. So again, bigger, more info, more flaps. And then the See Inside level is going to have even more info and even more flaps. And this is great for ages 7 and up. I recommend these through middle school, especially for teaching topics like human body, solar system, chemistry. The periodic table one is really great. You'll notice that the information is separated or chunked here. We're following the digestive system to teach about that. This teaches about the organs and the body systems, and it's poop, guys. They just want to know about poop, how it's made, how it gets out. Just show them that part. But separating the information like that, like we talked about before, it makes it more digestible, right, for our readers. So highly encourage the See Inside level. And we have, like I said, solar system, periodic table, other ones in the See Inside level as well. So 2 and up, Peek Inside, 5 and up, Look Inside, 7 and up through middle school for the See Inside level. Okay, since we're talking about older ones, let me show you some other things. This is Explore America's National Parks. This one has beautiful illustrations and info about each of the parks. It will tell you, go here, don't do this, do this, make sure you see this, look for this while you are exploring. It's a fun book if you're learning about the parks. It's great if you're traveling to the parks to be able to share this information with your readers. And this is Explore America's National Parks. There's also one about wildlife as well. That's been a very popular book. Okay, I mentioned that the Wizard of Oz, I believe, graphic novel is on sale on the savings shelf. Graphic novels are super popular and they have come over into nonfiction. This is 24 Hours in the Jungle. There are other ones in this line. So we're introducing nonfiction in the graphic format. Very attainable, very enjoyable for our readers. Love this one for, could be for 7 if they're really ready for that, but usually, 8, 9, 10 reading it. These 11. My son loved the graphic novels. Even in high school, he enjoyed the graphic novel format there. This is Dogs Do Science. This one is Forces. We also have Light and Sound, and you'll notice that the silly dogs here are helping us to learn about physics as they play tug of war, pug tug of war, for example, or puppy pressure, and we learn about the science behind forces. So I love that one. Some other things, I'll just keep showing you here for older ones. This one is The Physics of Popcorn. We also have one about cola and goodness, there are a few others. So we're covering physics and chemistry, other sciences in this line. And these are great for 10 and up, and they have a good bit of information. You could use this for school or just for fun. If they enjoy doing science and activities, then you have a lot of hands-on as well as the science behind to learn what is happening and what to do with that. So love this one, Kitchen Science. You're going to use household materials, which I appreciate as well. Okay, definitely want to show you illustrated dictionaries. This one is math. We also have different science like biology or chemistry or a combined science. We have elementary math and then this basic math. And this is going to introduce different mathematical terms and give you an example. So I highly recommend this when your kids are working on their math and they want to know what the commutative property is, then you have them look it up and there is an illustration right there or an example for them. Highly helpful and important, and taking these all the way through high school. So love that. Elementary all the way through. Survival Camp is another fun one that is going to teach us with Bear Grylls. Are you guys familiar with him? The guy who survives in the wild. He has his own Netflix show. Your kids probably know about him. And he has some fun books that we carry. Even I showed you one earlier, one of our chapter book lines that he has. It's ways to survive in the line. He also has books about climbing and just little thin survival books. This one is survival camp. We have all kinds of different info in here, and it's real info, like really how to build a fire or how to make a shelter and survive. So lots of fun for your kids, and they can survive, right? Outside in the backyard. We'll start with that. Okay, another fun one. We have great collections of stories. Whether we're talking about something for our toddlers here, this one has lots of different stories inside. You'll notice the 2 lines of text again, so you can just read this. As attention develops, you can add this in, but then when they're a reader, you can go back and forth as a dual reader. Love this one with lots of different stories, complete book of Farmyard Tales, QR code. You can let them listen. Text me when that happens. Enjoy your coffee. And then lots of other story collections like fairy tales with beautiful illustrations in here. It's a great size. It's a padded book as well. Monsters, ogres, and giants. 10-minute stories, you guys. I love that. Here's one story for bedtime, kids. And we know we have that about 10 minutes that we're going to read because we're about to fall asleep at night, but we want to get that reading in there with them. So lots of different ideas there. Okay, I mentioned that we have great activities earlier, and let me show you a few of those. Before we wrap up, we have magic painting. These make great gifts. They're lots of fun to do, especially fun when you're indoors. We have first level magic painting like this zoo one that I showed you. And this is just going to be a more simple picture for the kids to paint. And then we have this regular level. We have themes like T-Rex and goodness, let's see, zoo and cars and outside and butterflies and animals and all kinds of things. And we just use the brush that's included with some water, and magically the color appears. But we don't have paint to clean up. So you will love that as much as them. Isn't that super fun? Love that idea for them. And then we have the best sticker books. And we have sticker books for our older toddlers with lots of cool things to put on the pages. Let me show you an example of the blank page in there where the stickers go. And then we have a new line that is our sticker life stories like Jane Goodall. So we find out about a historical figure, and then we have the fun stickers to add into the book. So neat. We actually have a cool picture of Jane Goodall seeing herself in the sticker book, which was a neat thing, I think, neat for her as well. So we have dinosaurs and monster trucks and Jane Goodall, ballet, all the different topics in there. Another cool thing, Vet Academy and Chef Academy. These books that show you what it's like to have these jobs. So if Entrepreneur is another one. There are lots of fun ones, and you get to do different activities and learn about those jobs. I highly recommend that for some sneaky reading and something neat to do. Okay, embroidery kits. Super fun. We have a few different themes with those, so it makes a nice gift as well. And then we have lots of new things from Smart Lab Toys, like our secret ciphers, where we have lots of cool learning going on there, and a booklet to explain, again, the science behind what we're doing. We also have neat science kits or science books that have just different experiments. I showed you one for older kids. We have several for younger ones. And then our tiny kits, tiny art or tiny robots, tiny circuits. These are some of them. And we're putting things together or creating with our art set. And then we're learning the science behind what we're doing. So we're not only creating or playing, but we are learning the science behind it. And I really appreciate that because I want my kids to know that, but it's not my strong suit. So I'd love to have resources like our tiny kits and other things from Smart Lab Toys to help us with that. Another cool Smart Lab Toys item, since I got it right here, is our squishy human body. And the squishy human body has even an organizer. So you take the organs out and you put them on the poster to identify what they are. Then you can look in the booklet and find out about the organ system, like the body system, and then the whole entire body and how it works. So I love that idea. This is our squishy human body. This is our ultimate squishy human body. And this guy is digital and it talks to you and tells you about your organs, which is super cool as well. All right. I think we have almost done it. Since it's here, I'm going to show you. This is our new Modo. Super cool. Great dough, great texture for modeling, not overly sticky, not crumbly and falling apart. Great texture. This is the gluten-free version, which I'm very excited about. There's a regular version as well. We have bands to use to press in and make designs. There's a modeling tool that you can use as well. Super neat set. 3 colors in the box set. They stack on top of one another. They're squares. So someone said that's good enough for me, just because they're going to stack easily for me to store them away. I love that, because that's a mom talking right there. I love that idea. And there is a cool children's dough book, and it gives some suggestions like, roll balls and make a snowman. I sold my sample. I would show you balls to make a snowman, or you're making flowers. So it helps to give some prompts and then to have a motor skill development with those. I love that. Okay, you guys, I have gone over. I apologize. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've seen lots of things. Text me with your questions. Don't forget to text me and tell me your vacation pick, Austria, Scotland, or the Bahamas, because I love to talk about vacations and send you some prizes. Remember, free gift with every $50 that you spend. Choose that as you check out. It'll be there. Let's see, the savings shelf. Make sure you look at that. And shipping is $7. Orders over $100, I will reimburse you for your shipping. Let me throw a party for you so you get lots of free books. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, oh my, for just $10, you can activate a brand partner account. So for just $10, you get your account activated. That gives you 25% commission, 25% discount personally, and there are no sales requirements. So you can do as much or as little as you want to do. So maybe you want pizza money. We have people who do that, and we pay van payments, and we're about to pay some car maintenance, for, not the fun stuff. Braces, vacations, and things like that, school fees and all kinds of things. And people, you don't have to buy in a certain amount every month. A lot. I have had fun. Let me know how I can help, and I will be in touch. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.